Let's talk about takoyaki. Takoyaki is a Japanese snack made famous for its octopus filling. It's a wheat flour base batter with a round shape cooked in a special molded pan. This Japanese snack is a ball of mixed ingredients that includes the taco, octopus, usually diced but could be minced, tenkatsu, which are scraps of tempura, and you often add some green onions and also pickled ginger to the filling to spice up the flavor. Let's look at them more closely. We already know taco means octopus. Now let's look at the word yaki, derived from the word yaku, which means to fry or to grill. Takoyaki is often referred to as konamano, which literally just means flour things. It falls into the same konamano category as okonomiyaki and ikayaki, as they are all prepared with a flour batter, called kona in Japanese. Most Japanese words are a combination of two distinct words fused into one to describe someone or something. In this case, takoyaki. Takoyaki was originally from Osaka, circa 1935. The octopus fried ball is a transformation of what used to be called choboyaki. Choboyaki has similar ingredients as takoyaki. A man by the name of Tomokichi Endo invented the takoyaki and popularized it in Osaka in 1935. He is a street vendor but was quite the smart cook for his time. But instead of a round ball, choboyaki was more like a flat square. Another difference is the filling. A choboyaki uses beef instead of octopus. Choboyaki then evolved to rajoyaki, the very same food but with a ball shaped like today's takoyaki. People still use beef as filling, although it was not so long ago before people started switching it with octopus. This marked the birth of takoyaki. This street snack gained its popularity real fast due to the unique octopus flavor. The chewy texture and light flavor of the briny meat makes a wonderful complement with the dashi and toppings. People also try out many other things to use as fillings, but the name takoyaki remains. You can have the ball snack filled with shrimp, cheese, or tofu for a vegan option. Yet, up until now, the most popular version is the octopus. The takoyaki konamano derived from akashiyaki, which is a small spherical dumpling made of an egg-rich batter and octopus that originated from Akashi City in Hyogo Prefecture. With a new taste hitting the streets of Akashi City, so too its popularity started spreading across various regions, which included Kansai, Kanto, as well as the rest of the country as time went on. It is believed that the first takoyaki snacks were introduced among the yatai street food stalls, which later evolved into takoyaki specialty restaurants, which are widespread across the Kansai region. Today, takoyaki has gained so much notoriety that it has become a household name in Japan. It is also sold at commercial outlets like 24-hour convenience stores and supermarkets. The takoyaki dish is also very popular in Taiwan. Historically, the island nation is a common trading partner of Japan since ancient times. It has borrowed some Japanese cuisines and adopted them in their culture, such as the takoyaki. The oldest known takoyaki store is Azuya in Osaka and was found by the cuisine's inventor himself, Tomokichi Endo, in the 1930s. The store has remained operational to this day. Before the takoyaki became famous for its octopus meat as one of its base ingredients, Endo first experimented with beef and konjac and improved the flavorings for the batter too. Nicknamed as the octopus balls, the takoyaki was first known by that name before it was called takoyaki today. It became widespread across Japan and it was among the favorite in the street food stalls dipped in brown sauce. Although takoyaki has now been widely popular and available throughout Japan, you still need to go to Osaka if you aim for an ultimate culinary adventure with these fried balls. The town has more than 650 takoyaki stores, with subtle taste differences between one to another. While most people serve takoyaki with multiple toppings, in Osaka you will see some takoyaki is garnished with a pinch of salt to highlight the strong dashi flavor in the batter. Another variation of a takoyaki is takosen, which is two takoyaki balls sandwiched between two crackers. To make traditional takoyaki, you need 5 ingredients. We'll go ahead and put those down in the description below. Takoyaki is a very popular street food in Japan. It's because it has a delicious flavor. The taste is described as umami, or savory. It is so good because the boiled octopus filling melts in your mouth and has a traditional seafood taste. As well, the rounded shaped balls of dough are crispy and crunchy. They're easy to eat as bite-sized snacks. In order to cook takoyaki, you need a takoyaki pan, which is a cast iron griddle that's dotted with indented half-spherical molds. This unique iron griddle heats up the takoyaki evenly until the bottom half-spherical side of it cooks. Then the ball's turned over using a special pick or a larger bamboo skewer. You know, the ones they use for yakitori as well. This allows the uncooked batter to cook in the base of the rounded cavity. It's kind of like deep frying, but with every ball in its own little shallow pocket of oil. During open-air Japanese festivals, restaurants, street vendors, or individuals use LPG or LNG tanks. You can also get smaller electric versions that look a bit like a hot plate to use at home. And you even have some smaller cast iron makers for your stovetop. Because takoyaki is a fairly easy recipe to cook and is quite a popular street food in Japan, so many households in Japan own a takoyaki pan. It's also the reason why the production and sale of this particular kitchen item are common in Japanese stores and supermarkets. However, they may not be as popular outside of Japan. Online stores like Amazon do sell takoyaki pans, but if Amazon does not deliver to your country or you can't find it in your local store, then you can use the Dutch pancake pan as a replacement. The takoyaki batter is specially made with a mixture that includes flour, egg, and dashi stock, which is already delicious in and on itself. On top of that, it is also mixed with cooked and diced octopus, or other meats and seafood like beefsteak, shrimp, salmon, etc. Depending on the creativity of the chef, he'll use the type of meat in order to accentuate the takoyaki's flavor. Often, some diced scallions or green onions are also added, and tenkatsu, tempura bits, and some pickled ginger to add to the flavor. Adding tenkatsu, which is simply the crunchy bits of deep-fried batter debris from cooking the tempura, enhances the flavor of the takoyaki as it gives off a piquant flavor or smell. Add a pop of color to takoyaki with some red pickled ginger. It gives the octopus balls a refreshing yet pungent taste when you take a bite. There are also many popular alternatives to takoyaki fillings, including bacon, avocado, even mochi, and so on. You don't necessarily need the skills of a world-class chef to be able to cook the takoyaki, but you will need to learn how to flip the batter correctly. Because if it is done in the wrong way, the batter could get a different shape other than a sphere, and you'll ruin the takoyaki altogether. A bamboo or a small metal skewer should do the trick, although you may still have to use your hands to aid in flipping the takoyaki over successfully. Eating takoyaki won't be complete without its dipping sauce, also called takoyaki sauce. The sauce gives off a fruity, sweet flavor to the bite. Takoyaki on its own is already a delicious dish. However, you would not enjoy the best of its taste without the sauce and toppings. It is hard to get the recipe right the first time, but that's because people don't follow the 3 most important tips. They are simple, yet essential to get perfect takoyaki balls every time. Like oiling the pan well, pouring the batter generously, and flipping the balls at 90 degrees. Check the description section down below to get more in-depth directions and all the ingredients to make this delicious meal. Thanks for watching. Come back soon to watch more mouth-watering videos.